morning, everyone. This is Ava with Stitching in the Interleg. How's everybody doing today? This is Miss Twinkle Toes herself, Miss Lily Bell. And Jonah's over in his hut down there. As you can see, I'm not dressed. And I'm not getting dressed today. I'm way too tired. I'm in too much pain today. I am just beat. I'm just beat. So, sorry that I didn't post yesterday. I was going to yesterday morning and then try and post it during the day, but never had a chance. So, and I didn't get home here until 5:30. So, yeah. So anyways, this is how far I am. Sorry for any kind of redness, but you can see here. Because if you see red like that, it's my curtains. Okay. So that's as far as I've gotten. I'm hoping to maybe do a little bit of stitching. But I just wanted to mainly do a little bit of a chit chat. So yesterday morning, I left here. Susie started, no problem. Took a little bit to get the cover off of her because it was frozen onto the windshield. So then I went over to Juliet's and I could get into her driveway. And then we left and I drove. And oh my gosh, the blowing snow. Oh gosh, it was awful. In some places, we couldn't even see the road. I didn't know where I was on the road. Couldn't see the center line, couldn't see the sides of the roads, nothing. It was just white out. It wasn't quite ground level. It was a bit above ground level. Okay. So anyways, I'm just going to turn this light off. Oof, hurts my eyes. So then we got down south of St. Laurent, and I had to go to the bathroom so badly. So we stopped in at this Petrocan. MTT is what it's called. And so I went in there and finished up there, and then we were just taking off, and we noticed this guy in the ditch. He had a half ton. So I just stopped because I just wanted to make sure that he was okay, that there was nothing wrong, nothing medically wrong, nothing. So, and he came over and he said, no, I'm fine. I've got somebody coming, and yeah. So we left, and again, white out. We got on to 248 and went down through Marquette. It was awful. And then south of Marquette, there's a jog in the road. And as we came around to go around the one corner, which is kind of sharp, it was all blown in. It was almost completely blown in. We were able to get around, but it was getting pretty close to being filled in. So then we went down and we were heading towards Eli, and I noticed this guy with this big front end loader. So I stopped and asked him if they would be clearing out behind us there. And he said, yeah. He said either the big grader or he would do it. I said, okay, because I said it's almost blown closed. So anyways, we were running kind of late, a little bit late. And we got down so that we would go into Portage and stop by a train. So then it took about 5 minutes or maybe a little bit more for the train to go by. And then we went to the doctor's office and barely got there. And then I was called in. Well, Juliet went in with me because she's my escort. Went in, and Dr. B she put me through a whole bunch of tests. And she had me sit up straight on the examination room table. And then she had me turn my head to the right and to keep it that way. And then she laid me back down I had to keep my head that way. And oh, did I get dizzy. Oh my gosh, was I dizzy. So then she did a few more tests, like continued on. And there are these crystals in your ear. And if they're out of whack, okay, they're little tiny, very tiny, tiny crystals. But they help to give you a sense of where your body is or where your head is, okay? And this thing is BPPV, I think it's what it's called. Don't quote me on that, but... And it is more common in women, and it's common after the age of 60. And because I'm just like dizzy and that. So she said for me to do this thing there, and eventually it will get those crystals to go back in. So if you're having trouble with this type of issue, then do that. So then we left there and we raced over to the dentist. And I got in there and I had said I wanted all my bottom teeth pulled. And he said no. He said that they took all the x-rays. And he said no. He said they're repairable. So I got to go back on the 5th of April. So then we went over to the Dairy Queen parking lot because I was supposed to meet somebody to pick up some of my stuff from the house. And they weren't there, and she said no, she was working in Oakville. I said, okay, fine. So then we went to Dollarama. We went to Sobeys. Then we went back and went to MCC. And I picked up a few things. I picked up these 2 valances for in the kitchen, because the sun comes in and shines right in there. And I also got 4 magnets. One was from PEI, Prince Edward Island, for those that don't know. One was from Aruba. There was one that it looked like it was from like maybe an island nation down by Australia, I think. I can't remember the name, but I left them in the car yesterday. So, okay, so then we did that. Then we went over to Oakville, and we both had to go to the bathroom, so I stopped in at my son's. And Ryan was there. Jeffrey was on the phone. And he was working. And then, so we just chatted there with Ryan for a bit, hoping that Jeffrey would be off the phone. And then we went next door so I could get a few of my things that I had left at the house, which was my footstool and a pail and a dustpan and I don't know what else. So anyways, then we went to get gas, and Juliet drove home. So, okay, fine. So Juliet drove straight to her place, and got her in there and everything else. And by this time, I was just wiped, 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 wiped. So then I came through town and came to back in on my driveway because you should never back out into high traffic areas. You should always back into your driveway and then drive out, right? So, anyways, I went to back into my driveway. I slid off the driveway. So I was like this, maybe like this. So a guy stopped in a half ton and he ended up pulling me out. He didn't charge me anything, which is good. And I think that's the way that it should be, right? You're not doing anything else. You're just pulling a person out. And then I came home and I was just wiped. I brought in what I had to bring in. That wasn't going to freeze. Juliet said this morning, her phone said it was minus 39. And here mine said it was minus 34. So I don't know. Maybe she's colder up there. She's only just over a kilometer away from me. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Yeah. So my next thing is that I go next Wednesday. Oh gosh. Next Wednesday I got a bad migraine. We go down to Selkirk and I have my not sure CT, MRI, not sure. And but I'm getting the dye. Okay, now I've already had it 3 times, I guess. I think. And so anyways, so next Wednesday we're there and we're gone all day. But poor Lily Bell, she was so happy to see me. She was just so happy to see me. She does not like to be gone that far away from me. So, but next Wednesday I'll have to leave her here too. She made a mess and she was covering it up, and I guess then she started stepping on it and it was flat as a pancake. But there's no way, I can't put the vacuum cleaner on to go in there to clean the floor and then to wash it. Can't do that. Not the poop, mind you. Just because the cat litter's in there. And so I can't really wash the floor without cleaning the floor. You get what I mean? So, but yeah, so we were, Dollarama had some stuff. I bought a lot. I bought some of these baskets. I'm going to either try to put them up in my cupboards so I can just put stuff in. And then I'll put the name of it on there and then I can just pull it down. Or put it down in one of my bottom cupboards so that they're all together and they're not going all over the place, like my rice or something like that. And just keeps it all neat and tidy. I'm going to try it. I got 6 of one kind and 2 of another. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And yeah, so otherwise that's it. A little later I'm just going to go outside. I have to cover Susie up again. I have to plug her in. I have to like the trickle charger. And then I have to bring the rest of the stuff in. I have to do some laundry. That kind of stuff. So Susan, I have your name down, and I will do another video for you where I'm up close, and sorry if it was out of focus or out of frame. I can't tell when it's over above me. But I will do something. I'll get some 11 count fabric or something, and I'll show you how to do it, and anybody else, of course. There is a video or two videos that I had done last year. So if you go way back, I don't know, they were probably my 9th, 10th, 11th video, something like that. Just go back and see. And I do, because there was another lady, Jeannie, who was also having problems. Excuse me. So then I went over it, you know, to show her. And that I know it was just a thing, and I just did it here the other day, and that was it. But on my European town, I have finished off with that blue here. Okay, so this blue. So I'm not sure what what color I'm going to do next. So I may do this one. See that one? I don't know, might be out of focus. But I may do that one. And but I have to see how my day goes, because right now I'm not feeling it. Because when Dr. B there, she was putting me on the table and everything else, then my SI joint got really sore, and that doesn't help. And it happens when I'm in a certain position or I do something, you know. I would like to get it that eventually I could get a really good X-ray or CT scan of that area. And see what's really going on. Like, is it fused now? Is the arthritis really bad? I don't know. So, anyways, tomorrow I will be back doing a Stitch with Me. I'm sorry that this was a chatty video, but I just really, at this moment, I can't really look at the, it just hurts my eyes. It just hurts my eyes. So we're expecting more snow on Saturday, another 10 centimeters. Approximately 1 centimeter tomorrow, and then 10 centimeters. And it's going to stay cold right through until the end of March. And then it's going to start to come up some, so that it's about -8. But anyways, so okay, on that note, I'm going to say goodbye or see you later, and I will see you tomorrow. And I should be a lot better, but I'm usually not very good the day after. So it's a good thing I had Juliet, because she drove home. So I drove down there, but only because to make sure, because I knew where I was going, right? And I could get there faster, right? So, but anyways, maybe next time Juliet can drive all the way there and back. I don't know. So, all right, everyone. May you have a wonderful day. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be blessed. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Miss Twinkle Toes, Miss Lily Bill. There she is. There she is. There she is. And wherever Jonah is, well, I know he's down in his hut, so maybe we'll see him tomorrow. All right, everyone. Talk to you later. Toodaloodles, everybody.